Okay. But do your balls hurt though?
I mean, it has been a while.
Oh, dude. Man, I told you about the air holes. The air hose at work.
I think you might have.
Dude, I was riveting some fucking headlights into the side of this trailer. And like air, like I was hearing, air leaking from the hose, which isn't, it's usually normal.
Yeah.
So sometimes, but this one caught me off guard, and the fucking hose came off the fucking end and straight up whapped me right in the fucking balls.
Yeah, you did actually.
Oh yeah, that shit was fucking terrible.
Oh, I fucking bet.
Oh yeah, that's one of the moments where straight up I had to go lie down for like fucking 15 minutes because
I bet, man.
I was walking funny for the rest of the day. But
did it make you instantly nauseous? Because I know there's been times I was hitting the ball so hard I literally felt like I was going to throw up.
Yeah, feel like you're gonna throw up, and like somehow from there it makes it to the bottom of your fucking stomach.
Oh, so every time you're moving, you're just like,
yeah.
Oh, fucking brutal.
Yeah, don't get kicked in the ball, kids.
Oh, absolutely not.
All right, so are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Welcome one, welcome all. Oh my God, I can't believe I just said that. But hey, welcome to the dumbest podcast on your desk. I'm Manny McDoucherson.
I'm Clayton Kegg, and ball pain is real.
So is a ball peen hammer.
I heard that was an illusion.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, that's right. I heard that same story. It was an illusion by that company called Apex from those Godzilla movies. Yeah, that's right. Wow, we really just broke something here, people.
You know what?
We need to discuss this some more
some other time.
Okay. You know what? Write that down.
Yep, I'm writing it down right now.
Oh yeah, he is. Look at us, both of us together in our
nice new the Douche and the Keg shirts.
Yeah, our merch that is just literally our merch for now. We still have to work.
Set up a page for that stuff. So
yeah, we have. We still have a lot of work to do that we're not doing.
Well, haven't so far, anyways.
Right.
But we are planning on doing merch, and we actually have currently the first couple of shirts that we have produced. Technically, we didn't produce, but we came up with the idea for the shirt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there is that.
And that is not a fact.
Yeah, it might be. So I do have another interesting story for us today to deal with. It is maybe you might change your mind on it. I don't know. But no, this is something we had actually discussed in a previous episode of we're doing something slightly different. It's not true crime. It's not a headline rip. It's not an interview. We're doing Judge Mills Lane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I mean, honestly, I was not actually aware of this, but his full name was Judge Mills B. Lane III. And I don't mean just the letter B, like literal, like flying around, sting your ass B. That is literally his middle name. I never knew that before.
Like B-E-A-B?
No, B-E-E.
B.
Yeah, B. Yeah. It fucked me up, man. I was like, oh, that's kind of a weird fucking middle name.
I mean,
I'm not knocking him on it, I've never heard it before,
Yeah. Well, you know what? Different time.
I mean, it's not like he chose his own middle name, so, there's that.
I mean, we don't know that.
Well, that is also true. So at any rate, Mills Lane was born in Savannah, Georgia on November 12th, 1937.
Georgia boy.
Oh, dude, he was with a prominent family as well back then, which we'll slightly get into. I didn't really go in depth.
Of course you didn't.
Dude, I don't like to go in full depths on shit, man. You know, I just,
Oh, yeah, he don't like to go deep.
I just like to touch the tips a little, you know?
Yes.
Yeah. So, God damn it. Fucking already. Lane died December 6, 2022 in Reno, Nevada. At the age of 85, which honestly I will go into a lot later on, but I will go ahead and bring it up now, and I'm sure I'll bring it up towards the end again. I did look several different places, and there was no strong confirmation on what he had died from. I will say I think that a lot of it is due to a stroke he had, so I'm wondering if he had another stroke. But again, we'll get into that a little bit later. I just wanted to go ahead and make that known now.
Yeah, he died because he was a badass.
Oh, he was absolutely a hard, badass motherfucker.
I'll allow it.
That's a great reference. So, like I said, he was actually part of a very known family in Georgia.
What year did you say he was born again?
He was born in 1937.
Okay.
Yeah. So, he had a very lucrative life, nothing nefarious, definitely well known nonetheless. Lane grew up in a prominent Georgia family.
Georgia boy.
Oh, yeah, proper Southern upbringing. His family owned a
plantation.
It was a plantation, yes.
And I was just fucking. I was just throwing words out there.
In fact, I think I have it right.
But black card plantation.
I can't remember the actual acreage, and I thought I had it right here. So now I got to scroll, and I don't know where it's at. But
I asked him if he was ready. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm going to leave that in here. For sure, I'm leaving that beginning before the. No, I'm not. I'm not stopping. I'm pretty sure I'm going to leave that in. But I asked him if he was ready. He said yes.
And then I got hit in the balls, and then I wasn't ready no more.
Yeah, it does happen. It happened to me.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So Lane actually grew up on a 13,000-acre plantation in South Carolina.
Georgia boy.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, no. South Carolina.
He was born in Georgia.
But still,
his family
Georgia
did move to South Carolina where they owned a plantation, 13,000 acres.
Still Southern
That's
upbringing.
a lot of fucking land, though, man.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of land.
Oh, yeah.
Why did you fucking sound like that?
because I want to get in on some of that land.
Just part the corn a little.
I just want one with access to water and sewage. One acre would be just fine.
Well, honestly, I mean, even an acre's not bad. I mean, it's still
yeah.
I mean, it's not that big a land, but it's still enough land, you know.
Yeah, but I want it to be like smack in the middle of this of their land. It's like
okay, yeah. No, yeah. I get it.
Like dead center Skinwalker Ranch style.
It's good to have dreams.
Dream big, kids, but don't dream too big.
So yeah, it was 13,000-acre land that he lived on. And I this is what threw me off because, like, I recently seen a movie with this, and I thought it was just a made-up name for the movie. Found out it's actually not. He attended Middlesex School in Concord, Massachusetts, where he played football as a linebacker, but he also played hockey as a goalie. And yeah. So I did not actually know those two things. I did actually think I remembered him hearing he played football, but I never knew about the hockey thing.
Yeah, I could see Mills Lane.
Oh,
Mills Lane playing
linebacker on tap.
linebacker,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, beast, man. Hell yeah.
Oh man, dude, could you imagine? You said he was born 37.
Yes.
Dude, could you imagine him playing football in the fucking 60s, like in the NFL? Oh my god, dude.
He probably would have definitely made a hell of a name for himself.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh yeah. I mean, whether he played for the Bears or the Raiders, I mean, he would have been
a beast.
He would have been a well-known name.
Oh yeah. He would have been a beast.
Oh yeah, he probably would have been like Urlacher style, to be honest with you, man.
Yeah, I could kind of see that.
Yeah. In 1956, Lane joined the Marines, and he was discharged in 1959. Almost immediately, he enrolled at the University of Nevada, Reno. No, I think I fucking put that backward. I don't think I did. The University of Nevada in Reno. There we go.
Yep, we got there.
Yeah, I had a little stroke myself there for a second. Where he graduated with a business degree in 1963.
Woo!
And this is just like a rundown. We get into a little bit more depths.
I'm a college man.
Now, something else I wanted to make known as throughout all of his life here, everything he has done, he's doing literally at the minimum 2 different things at once.
Yeah.
Throughout everything, like I kind of sectioned it off, but while I'm talking about certain careers, he's also doing something else at the same time. So it's pretty funny. I mean, again, he's a beast, man.
Yeah. Yeah, out there. Hey, you know what? While you're talking about whatever career he's doing, he's out there blowing some woman's back out.
Well, that might have been a third thing, yeah.
You know it. There you go.
He'll allow it. To most, Lane was better known for being a very no bullshit, down to earth, or down the middle. Wow.
Seriously?
Yeah, I know. I definitely.
Oh my god!
I knew what I had here, but I put in my own word there, and it fucked the whole thing up.
I know. And then the fact that I had some dude, especially. Dude, the problem is that I had a dumb joke when you said down to earth.
Yeah. Well, that was the problem. It wasn't earth. It was down the middle.
And then you said down the middle. And then, of course, my dumb joke got amplified. So, since I am not only a douche, but the biggest child in this fucking room at the moment.
Well, that's debatable.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you are fat.
Yeah, I'm a big child, yeah.
All right. Can we get back topics about?
So,
Sorry about that, guys.
no, he's not.
You know, the only thing that I'm actually really sorry about is the fact that I didn't say the joke, but it was so dumb I didn't want to go there.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try this again. To most, Lane was better known for his down the middle, no bullshit boxing referee. But we will come back to this a little later. And we will also come back to his reffing career for Celebrity Deathmatch as well. Very lucrative career there for a couple years at least.
But I feel like that was like total, even like the first and the second was like a good fucking 6-7 years.
Yeah, I think the first time it ran like 6 years, and I think when they did bring it back during
like
that
another
reboot,
1 or 2.
no, it was like another 2 years. Yeah. But by that point, it wasn't Mills Lane. I think they used his character look, but it was a different voice. Which there is reasons for that. Yeah.
Sue.
Because before any of that, Lane himself was a boxer during his time in the Marines, where he became the All-Far East welterweight champion. He was also a National Collegiate Athletic Association welterweight boxing champion in 1960. Lane went on to the 1960s U.S. Olympic trials in San Francisco.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. He
was
went
a
out
beast.
there for it. Lane was defeated, though, unfortunately, in the semifinals by Phil Baldwin.
I get knocked down and I get up again.
Oh, he gets up again, no doubt. Lane went pro in college, where his record would end. And now I did get an update on this. I did put 10-1, but overall it was actually 11-1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't know how. And like 3 different sources had it this way, and then 3 other sources had it 11-1.
Okay. Well, he only lost once.
Yeah, 6 of those 10 wins, which I again found out was 11, were knockout victories.
Yeah.
He was a southpaw boxer too, which is
amazing.
Yeah, it's very amazing because you don't hear a lot of people that are boxing southpaw nowadays. You know what I mean? Everything, and again, I did bring this up. Everything he did kind of intertwined simultaneously. Like right there, kind of mentioned how he was going to college and boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean that right there shows a little bit of it.
2 things, like, people with 2 first names.
Peter Paul, get over here.
I was thinking more of John Michael.
Fair enough. Now, it's funny too
It's
because
just as bad.
when it comes to his refereeing career, which we kind of aren't at yet, but I want to bring this up because
Ooh, I got another one. A woman, Stephanie Courtney.
Ooh.
Yes.
Sounds like a fucking murderer.
Dude, you kind of know her better than you think. That's the woman that plays Flo for Progressive.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, her name's Stephanie Courtney.
Does kind of look like a serial killer.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Send your complaints to yourstories@dpoyd@gmail.com because, yep. I am actually a fan of Stephanie Courtney. I think she's funny.
Honestly, yeah.
No, you're an asshole.
No, I am
fine.
an asshole, but
Yes.
come on, that's a given.
I know. I was just making sure that was still,
Oh, I'm all for it. I am an asshole, yeah.
Yep.
Again, I live the gimmick.
Oh, what was it? Not a heel in character, but a heel in life.
Just ask my wife.
Oh God.
Anywho. So, all in all, very respectable pro record. Lane retired from boxing in 1963, but he did, in fact, turn to refereeing matches in Reno clubs, and at the same time he was doing that, he was repossessing cars. So, yeah, again, man, I mean, it just keeps coming back.
He slept during the day. For sure.
Wait,
Unless he was in college still, then...
No, and that's
he
another
pretty
thing,
much
too,
didn't
is
sleep.
like, yeah, at this point, he was still also in college. I think he was almost towards the end of his college days.
He slept like 2 days a week.
Oh, if that. I mean, but for a bank, he was repossessing cars. Lane left Reno in 1967 to attend law school in Utah. Dude, I'm telling you, man, this guy was all over the fucking place. And by 1970, Lane was a member of the Nevada Bar Association.
He went to Utah to study law, and then it was just like, all right, fuck you guys, I'm out. I'm going back to Nevada.
Yeah, literally, exactly.
That's what made me laugh. It's like, wait, he left Nevada to go to Utah, dude.
Yeah.
I bet you he got a fucking good deal on going to fucking school up there. Garrett fucking Teen. It's like, why would you leave Reno to go to fucking Utah?
I mean, maybe it might have been like a situation where it was cheaper to go to law school.
That's
there.
what I'm saying, dude. He had to got a good deal going up there because he was like, fuck you guys, I'm out.
Yeah, no, I totally fucking agree, man.
And you know what? I'll allow it.
Oh, man. So by 1972, Lane, he refereed the Muhammad Ali Bob Frazier fight in Lake Tahoe, which is fucking crazy. I mean, honestly, that was one of the epic fights. Like at that time period, that was like the epic fight. And I don't really remember who won it. I just know it was a big fucking fight. It was a big deal. I want to say Muhammad Ali actually knocked out Frazier in that fight.
Well, it's before our time.
Yeah, but they do reference it a lot, like in like some movies and sitcoms. I've seen it referenced a lot, and I'm pretty sure that Muhammad Ali did knock out Joe Frazier in that fight. So.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna look it up, and
I'm not either.
Yep.
Or I mean, it was Bob Foster. My bad.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I did say that wrong, so that was on me.
Yep. I asked him if he was ready.
Well, we both know that I am as ready as I'm gonna be, which never means I'm fully ready. It happens, man. It happens.
Does it?
A lot, yeah.
Yeah. yes, it does. Happens all the time.
Well, I can't even argue with that. 1971.
This is what it sounds like when it's prepared.
Just imagine if I just came in here like, well, let's wing it.
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah, you don't want to hear that episode. Yeah, I had to cut it off at 20 minutes because I got sick and tired of talking for 20 straight minutes. We are going to actually put bits and pieces of that episode out there later, but, that's when I get time to do some more editing.
What a fucking train wreck that was.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it was. Oh, it was awesome. Awesomely bad.
Okay, so going back a little bit to 1971, he refereed his first championship match between. This is kind of shitty because I don't know how to say these names. So we're gonna work through it. Butuello Gonzalez and Urbito Savarida.
Wait.
It's Savaria, but I put in the E for a little extra enunciation.
Now, if any of you have been listening since episode 1.
Oh, they already know.
I have mentioned so many times how this person is a bad Mexican.
The worst, yeah.
The fact that he just said 2 Spanish fucking names and cannot fucking dude, you just hit a thing.
What the? Hey, I can still hear it.
It's not. Well, whatever. Anyway, fuck it. Keep going.
No, we're good. No. Continue on with your bad Mexican thing here.
No, I'm going to depend on all that out.
All right. Every time you say that, you never do, but all right. Yeah, which ended in a 15-round draw. Yeah. Fucking crazy. Now, let me go back a little further here. Something I wanted to bring up. It almost seemed like, Mills knew he was going to at some point be a referee. When he was 18, there was a little spat between some other boys here, and he's like, fuck it, let's make it a boxing match. The first minute, it's like he stepped in as the ref, saying, fuck it, go ahead, fight it out. Within the first minute of starting this as a boxing match, Mills Lane draws a line and says, fucking done, just stop, and fight's over. Takes off, he starts walking away. Now, there's a lot of people watching this fight. They're like, yo, what the fuck, man? Why'd you stop it? His exact words was it was no contest. One was just better than the other. So it seemed like right there he already knew he was destined to be a referee at some point in his life. So, yeah, I thought that was interesting. Kind of made me chuckle when I read that. I'm like, okay, I can see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's almost like when you saw wrestling when you're like 5 years old. It's like, yeah, I'm going to do that at some point.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I did.
Yeah. That's why you broke down now.
Yeah, it is. It's exactly. I am very broke down.
The sad part is it's really not from the wrestling. It's all the other dumb shit you've done before.
Well, that didn't help. That is for sure. That definitely did not help.
A destined referee. Who knew?
Right. And I mean, that honestly, when I read that, that's why it made me chuckle. Because I'm like, man, that's so Mills Lane. So Lane had refereed so many great names in boxing. One very notable match happened to be a rematch of 2 greats. Also notable, Lane was stepping in for Mitch Halpern, I think it is. But
you can't read your own writing?
No, I can read it, but I don't know how to pronounce it the way it's spelled. You know what I mean? Like it's
H-E-L-P, burn?
No, Halpern. Halpern, I think.
Or Halpern.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like the pronunciations would throw me off. It's actually a ref I don't know, and apparently he's a well-known ref. I don't know him. He's,
Well, that's because over the years boxing fucking started sucking because of the lack of fucking knockouts.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I used to watch boxing all the time, man, and that's the thing. I mean,
The last time boxing was fun was when was before Oscar De La Hoya fucking retired.
Yeah.
It was still a little bit fun after that, but during that time period of Oscar De La Hoya and a lot of his fights and other boxers that was around that time was the last time, in my opinion, boxing was actually really good.
Yeah, I mean, even Angel Man Freddy back in that day, which actually he did live out by where I am.
Yep.
Yeah. So
he lives in the region.
Yep. But it's so funny because I used to watch boxing all the time, and out of all the referees, like really fucking Mills Lane's the only one I can ever think of as far as refereeing any boxing matches. And I've only technically seen him referee like maybe 3 boxing matches in my time. All these other refs, like well-known refs, I don't fucking know them. You know what I mean? It's weird. I don't know why. I cannot explain that, but that is fucking weird. But at any rate, he was stepping in for this Mitch Halpern. The match was between Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson for the heavyweight championship title. Ultimately, Tyson was disqualified for biting off Holyfield's ear. Lane's referee shirt was covered in blood, which he actually sold at the end of that same night, to a memorabilia collector. And it was never specified how much money he actually got out of that shirt. But it's so funny to me that he actually sold this fucking shirt that was full of Holyfield's blood the same night it happened, right at the end of the night and everything. But yeah, it was never specified how much he got out of it.
Oh, that's a great way to make money.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he was living that fucking collection. For sure.
I didn't realize Mills Lane was the one that was actually refereeing that fight. I actually never watched it. Yeah.
And that was actually one of the matches I remember him actually reffing. Because honestly, I thought that match was going to be so fucking much better than it was. Mike Tyson was just getting his ass whooped by Holyfield and had enough, and he bit him twice in this match. Mills Lane was like, hold up. He's like, I'll disqualify you if you do it again. And it was like literally, I think like 45 seconds later, he straight up bites off the tip of his ear and spits it. And Mills Lane's like, you're fucking done.
Like, now what, motherfucker? like, well, we're done here.
Oh, man. I mean, Tyson, man. Honestly, man, I like Tyson, man. I still like him. He's just... And people think I'm an asshole. At least, I didn't bite off nobody's ear.
Yet.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's still time.
Do they still do Mike Tyson mysteries? Actually, I don't think you will know.
Oh, dude, I don't know. I used to watch it. That
shit was fun.
Oh, that show was great, man. Yeah. That fucking talking bird, dude. Wasn't that fucking, what's his fucking name? Norm Macdonald. Yeah. Yeah, that shit was great.
They're not making any more episodes now.
No, absolutely not.
R.I.P. Norm.
Yes, absolutely. On November 6th, 1998, Lane would rep his last fight, in a sense, really. I mean, if you think about it.
His last live fight.
Yeah, there you go. As he retired after, and actually live fight still isn't correct, and you'll see why a little bit later on.
Yeah.
He retired after a 33-year-long career.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know. I had no idea until I did this that it was that long.
60, 61 years old. No shit.
Yeah, and that was just his refereeing career. I don't even think they combined that with his boxing career. You know what I mean? Fucking lost it.
Yeah, you did.
In 2013, Lane was inducted in the International Boxing Hall of Fame, and on August 10th, 2013, he was also inducted in Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame as well. And he fucking deserved it, for sure.
Went to college in Utah. Studied law.
Yeah, he did. I mean, going back a little ways.
As soon as that time was up, he's like, I'm going back to Nevada. Fuck this.
Yeah, right.
Thanks for the degree, but I'm out.
So let me take it back a little bit here, and by a little bit, it's going to be a lot. 1979, Lane became Chief Deputy Sheriff of Investigative Services for the Washoe County. If I read this right when I did my notes, when I know I did, he was still going through the bar college to get his bar license and all that while he was in law enforcement to begin with.
So then is this in Utah?
No, this. Oh, that is correct. Yeah, he did leave there. But yeah, no, Washoe County. That's in Nevada.
I don't know fucking counties in Nevada. I ain't from there. I barely know the counties in my own state that I fucking live in.
Yeah. To be fair, I thought I said in Nevada, so my bad.
No, in my state, there is a county actually called White County.
I did not even know that myself,
dude. the next time you go from the region to Indy, full fucking real. Just pay attention to them fucking county signs. You actually end up going through a county called White County. It says White Co. No fucking shit.
No shit.
Yes.
That is something.
The only time I ever really notice it is whenever I'm going to Indy. But whenever I'm coming back, I don't really pay attention.
Yeah,
but on my way down, yes, I always see it.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah, and you're going to forget this.
Oh, I absolutely will.
Yes.
I absolutely will.
Like, he's going to remember before he forgets, and he already forgot it.
Not yet, but it's getting there. So he was elected district attorney in 1982.
Oh, shit.
And elected district judge in 1990. So, yeah, this is all...
Still during his refereeing career.
Yeah, during his refereeing career. And I want to say, like, even somewhere in between there, he still left to go do the bar exam and all that, during all this time as well.
Making babies.
Oh. Oh, my God.
In 1982, dude, guaranteed he had to have at least one or two kids by then.
Yeah, I think he did.
Right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
I
didn't go into a lot of his mid-40s
around there.
Yeah, I didn't go into a lot of the family life for him.
Yeah, because
I just wanted to go over a lot of the shit that some people might have known, and then like a lot of the shit that most people know him for.
Oh yeah. He was still blowing his wife's back out at 40. Of course he was.
Oh, look, yeah.
Yeah, we're still virile at 40.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, as a judge... As a judge, Lane was said to run his courtroom like he ran his ring. He was known as Maximum Mills, which honestly, I can kind of get it. He's tough on crime, man, like he was in the ring. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No nonsense.
Literally. He also had an aerosol can, and this was funny, man. I think you're going to like this.
It's going to be good.
It was tied to a fucking hanging noose, right? And he had it right in the front of his desk as a judge on his fucking little thing. And it literally had a label on it that said, bullshit repellent. Yeah. Yeah.
I do find it interesting your choice of words to say noose, but just not tied to a rope.
Because that's exactly how they worded it when I did this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still.
No, they said tied to a noose. That's what they said.
Yeah, of course you decided not to change it.
Either way.
Send your opinions to yourstories@gmail.com.
Hold up.
Should he have kept it as noose, or should he have changed it to tied to a rope?
Since when did the word noose, become such a problem?
I mean, ever since people started using nooses to hang people.
I mean, that was throughout history. I mean,
yeah,
it was still more than just what you're possibly referring to it.
No, I'm just saying that you could have used different words.
Well,
moving
all right.
on.
So this can was tied to a noose.
Yep.
I choose not to, by the way.
Yeah, I said what I said. Moving on.
So Lane was a tough, no-nonsense judge. One example of this...
With a noose on his bench.
that had a no bullshit can tied into it. Yes.
Wow, dude, you know what I need right now? I need some redneck repellent. Thank you. I'll be here for the rest of the episode.
Oh my God.
So one example of this. God damn it, dude.
Thought you might like that.
Oh, yeah, that was great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. You know, your hat definitely hated it, but, you know, that's fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Because that's so redneck.
I could have wore a worse redneck one.
That's true.
And you know I have at least two of them.
Yes. Yes, very much true. But that leather, though.
No, the leather's nice, bro.
Yeah, I bet. Can't wait to see the silk one.
Nah.
Yeah, you can't afford it.
Even if I could afford it, I wouldn't wear it. I sweat so much, I would have just ruined it to begin with.
Yeah, just like you ruined that one.
Well, yeah.
Getting there. Get in there. Yep, get in there.
You know,
give it about 2 more weeks.
One more wear, and it should be nicely ruined.
Yeah, 2 more weeks. All right.
So, a statement he said to a man, who came to his courtroom and admitted he had a drug problem. He said, "Son, it's not a drug problem." Man, I wish I could do his voice, man. Like, that would be so
I know.
great. I just want to do this in his voice. I
Yeah,
do.
I mean, we could get Scotty to do it.
Oh, he would come close to it.
For sure.
Yeah. So it's not a drug problem. It's not because your daddy yelled at you. It's not because you weren't breastfed. It's not because your mama didn't change your diapers. It's none of these things. Your problem is you. And until you get it together, these problems are going to follow you. And
sounds like something we would have said in the addiction episode.
Yeah, absolutely. And
I mean, he's not wrong.
No, absolutely not. I mean, and you know,
long story short, get your shit together, motherfucker.
But here's the thing: like, even if it was me and I was at my worst on drugs, and I heard somebody say this shit to me, I would still be like, "Fuck you, you don't understand." But then now, looking back on it, I totally get.
Yeah,
you know? Yeah.
Don't be an addict, kids.
Well, I mean, I didn't ask to be. That's for sure. At least not initially. Yeah, it's the choices we make, you know. That's what happens. So another example came from the time Lane terminated a jury trial. And this is fucking crazy. It was a case involving a male nurse assistant who was being accused by 2 female colleagues for lewdness. After hearing from several witnesses, Lane put a stop to the trial, saying, "I do not believe there is..." And again, I just want to do this in his voice. God damn it. "I do not believe there is sufficient evidence to convict this man beyond a reasonable doubt. That's what I believe in my gut, my heart, and in my soul. Besides, even if the jury did find this man guilty, I would have set aside the verdict and freed the man. So why waste all these people's time, tax dollars, for any of this?" And this is funny, remember this aerosol spray? He grabs it, he sprays the bullshit repellent, and straight up walked out the courtroom.
Now that's a man with some flair right there.
Yeah, so I mean, he just, I get it, you know, like if you don't have enough evidence, you know, and these people are really just trying to get you to lock somebody up, and that's where a lot of judges nowadays are flawed, because they don't care. You get enough people to say, yeah, I heard about it. They don't even have to see the shit. They're like, "Oh, I heard about it. That's it. He's going to prison." You know?
Yeah, almost like something, because we were listening to part of Black Dollar earlier, almost some shit from, it's like seriously, this is 2023. Just because someone said that they did, nobody verifies it. Think about it. Even in your line of day-to-day work and my line of day-to-day work, everything that you do, you fucking verify everything to make sure that it's going to be right.
Because if you don't, you're going to get fucked up numbers. You're going to get fucked up shit.
Yes.
Just in general,
and shit's just going to be fucking wrong.
Yeah, so I mean, how's that any different in the court of law? You know what I mean?
Yeah, ain't no shit.
If you're not getting this shit verified, you're just going off of he said, she said bullshit. There's going to be a lot of fucked up verdicts.
And that's even still the 80s and 90s, which would be considered, I think, progressive even at that time.
But see, that is what makes everything different from our day-to-day jobs and verifying shit to their day-to-day jobs. Because now you're playing with people's lives and freedoms. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's what makes it even worse than if we don't do shit on our day-to-day jobs, you know?
Like, no, for me, I just have to redo shit 3-4 times.
Well, yeah.
Even though I shouldn't have had to because I
mean,
wasn't told to do it right the
I
first
don't
time.
think you're going to go and, reconvict the same guy 3 to 4 times just to get it right. You know what I mean? So again, it's different.
I mean, we don't know
my
that.
God.
Like, we don't know that. In another dimension, I might do something that's stupid.
I just hit a fucking rewind button like 4 or 5 times. Like, damn it, I did it again. Fuck again.
Click.
Yes.
Good job.
Thank you. Lane spent nearly 17 years as a prosecutor for Washoe County.
Jesus.
Yeah, in the district attorney's office. 1990 to 1998, Lane became judge, stepping down in 1998 to begin his courtroom. And yeah, I kind of went back through this for just a reason, mostly my reason for me.
And yet, for some strange reason, you had to explain it.
Yeah, well, I thought you were going to question it. I figured I'd beat you to the punch. Anyways, which ran for 3 years. Dude, I was trying not to look, but I seen the look you were giving me just before you left, and I
was trying not to look at you so you could just keep talking.
I fucking see this. It's okay.
But then you stopped.
I know, because it was really distracting me. I seen it. While Lane did his court show, he also took on a refereeing spot on the show Celebrity Deathmatch from 1998 to 2002. Lane voiced his own referee character using his phrase, turned catchphrase, "Let's get it on," to open up the fights. And I did mark this in here because this did kind of become an afterthought on catchphrases from Judge Mills Lane. Whenever something dirty happened, and you've actually touched on it a couple times already in this episode, I'll allow it.
Yep.
Yes. So he did actually coin that one as a secondary phrase.
Great.
During this.
Absolutely amazing.
Oh, yeah. Because, I mean, honestly, and that's what I think was great about it, because knowing how he was in the boxing refereeing world, nothing like that in the deathmatch world. You know what I mean? He would let wild, crazy shit just go on and like, whatever, dude, just get it done.
You know what? It makes you wonder when he was a regular referee if he ever said it before because somebody was like, dude, hit me in the balls. I'll allow it.
You know, honestly, I did not think to look into that because I never really thought about it.
I know. It's something that you really wouldn't think about normally.
Makes me want to go back and look now, but we obviously don't have time for that.
I'm hitting the rewind button right now. It's not working.
Ah, fuck, I forgot to look it up again.
Damn it. I'm hitting the rewind button again. It's not working.
Yeah, well, neither is me. I really, and the whole other thing here was I was like trying to actually think of a specific match or two from Celebrity Deathmatch. Dude, I watched that show so goddamn religiously, and for the life of me, I cannot remember a single fucking match.
Actually, I can remember one. Well, I don't know if Mills Lane actually refereed it, but NSYNC and Backstreet Boys.
Yes.
Yep.
That match went off the rails quick too, man.
Yes.
It really did.
Yes, it was. Yes, it did. Other than that, no, I can't. I think there was definitely. I feel like there has been multiple ones with Eminem.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure there was at least one. Yeah.
I know there was at least one with Marilyn Manson.
Oh no, Marilyn Manson was on several of them, and actually for a while there, he was like the head guy. Like he was the guy.
Yes.
Actually, I believe this is a match I think happened. I could be mistaken on it, but I'm pretty sure it was Marilyn Manson and Trent Reznor. And I think they had Marilyn Manson beat Trent Reznor.
Who's Trent Reznor?
The lead singer of Nine Inch Nails.
Oh, okay.
And which was also funny because he literally like stabbed Marilyn Manson with these 9-inch nails, dude. Like it was kind of funny. But I think they had Marilyn Manson beat him. But yeah, I think the only person that really I can remember beating Marilyn Manson, and again, I could be mistaken on this, but I'm pretty sure Stone Cold Steve Austin is the one that finally beat Marilyn Manson. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Stone Cold Steve Austin in fucking celebrity deathmatch.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit. I think there might have been Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera one.
Oh, I'm pretty sure there was, yeah. Because that was right around that time period where they were like, musically battling each other in the top charts, and I think they did put them on there for that shit.
And the Spice Girls.
I do remember Spice Girls being on there, yeah.
I don't know who they went up against, but yes, I'm having a very vivid memory of the Spice Girls for some reason.
Man, it makes me want to go back and watch this shit. And again, man, I watched it so regularly.
Hey, 4 fucking years, and we would have sworn between 1998 and 2010 that it had never gone off the air.
Right.
We would have swore to you, just like, wait, they're bringing it back? When did it ever go off?
Right, yeah. And even the reboot didn't last long, and I don't think I seen any of the reboot to begin with.
I did. I watched at least like 2 or 3, but that was back when I still had cable.
Okay. I mean, was it actually worth watching? Was it about the same, or could you tell a difference?
It was I think it was more geared towards bringing something back for a newer generation. Yeah, that's
so they softened a lot of shit.
I wouldn't necessarily say softened, but I think the way the matches were lined up was more for a generation that wasn't mine, or if it was mine, it was into shit that wasn't. Like it wasn't any actors or actresses or singers and whatnot that I actually really gave a shit about that I would have thought it would have been funny. But I mean, the matches were still, cool to watch.
Pretty brutal.
The matches were still cool to watch. It was just, I don't care about these fucking people. So, yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I mean, at least at the time period we watched it, like there was actually people we kind of wanted to watch get beat up or not.
Yes. Yes, for sure.
Moving on. November 16th. I fucking love it. I just caught on to what you just did there. I fucking love it. November 16th, 1998. Another TV appearance would surface for Lane via a Titantron for the WWF, now known as the WWE.
Huh.
Oh, this is when he didn't technically, at this time, do any refereeing or nothing. But Lane made a ruling regarding a contract dispute between Stone Cold Steve Austin, which is fucking hilarious. That's what made me chuckle, because when I heard you do that, I seen this part coming up. I'm like, no shit.
All right.
But anyways, again, Stone Cold Steve Austin and the McMahon family, which would result in Austin versus The Rock for the championship, which, if I fucking remember correctly, Stone Cold did beat The Rock for that championship. He had to actually go through a bunch of bullshit to get to this match. I'm kind of vaguely remembering this shit, because I do remember Mills Lane being there and having this. He's like, I have this contract. If you want to get it signed, you have to beat this person. And then he beat that person. This all happened on this episode. Beats this person, and then... Well, now that you got that done, we got one more guy for you to beat if you want this contract. You know what I mean? So they put him through some shit. And, so I think it was I want to say 3 matches he ended up having to do. And then he finally made it to where Judge Mills Lane had the contract. But Mills Lane wasn't there, but where he had the contract. And he signs it. And then he ends up signing the contract for this match against The Rock, and he ultimately wins the title a month later. It was ridiculous. It always was when you're dealing with the McMahon family.
Yeah, that ain't no shit.
Good shit though.
Wrestling.
So on July 11th, 1999,
went outside and wrestled.
Lane would make another appearance on another wrestling platform as he becomes a special guest referee at WCW's Bash at the Beach. He reffed a boxing match between Roddy Piper and Buff Bagwell.
Wow, that's so.
And
Buff
we were,
Bagwell.
and we were just talking about Roddy Piper earlier, so that's even
Holy
funnier.
shit, Buff fucking Bagwell.
Yes, yeah. I've actually done a show with
Wow.
him. I've met him, and he's actually pretty cool.
Oh my god, I haven't fucking thought of Buff Bagwell for fucking ever.
Yeah. So during this, though, Buff Bagwell would win the boxing match between Roddy Piper and him. But yeah, so again, that's a part of like, well, even the live repping things a little. But yeah, and honestly, I also want to bring this up because a year prior to this, and the same guy that came up with this idea for this boxing match had also worked for WWE, or at the time WWF.
Yeah.
And a year prior to this moment, he came up with this whole entire fucking show for WWF. There was like a bunch of drama going on backstage, and they'd had enough. They're like, you know what? Fuck it. You all think you're fucking tough. Let's just do anybody who thinks they're badass, sign this thing and we'll put you in some boxing matches and we'll see who's actually toughest. That whole pay-per-view was a train wreck. In fact, I think that's why this guy that came up with the idea ended up at WCW, because after that whole debauchery, they're like, get the fuck out. I'm talking people were getting injured bad because of these boxing matches. They're fucking wrestlers, not boxers.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're going out there swinging for the
Yeah.
swinging for the fences.
Yeah. And some of the people that thought they were big and bad found out real quick they weren't.
Oh, I didn't realize you could punch that hard.
Right. You're so little.
Like my bad, Mysterio.
I don't think Mysterio was part of it, thankfully for him. Not saying that he's not a tough SOB, but the guys that were participating in this were like the biggest, baddest ones of the fucking company for the most part.
That's that making me think of a flashback with we had talked about this recently. Frank Mir and what the fuck is his name? Brock Lesnar.
Yes. When he fucking like basically snapped his leg.
Yeah, damn near.
Yeah.
Damn near.
Oh yeah, he didn't, but I mean they came close to it for sure. That was actually Brock Lesnar's first MMA fight.
Yes, and
Yes.
I told all of you Frank Mir was going to submit him.
Hey, you said this like I was on board with Frank Mir in this part.
Yeah.
I really was, because I was
Yeah.
like, Brock Lesnar doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Way before I even said I was for sure ordering that fight, I said Frank Mir is going to submit him. And as you know, a bunch of people was like, nah, man, Brock Lesnar going to beat his ass. All right, we'll fucking see.
Yeah, no, I was already on board with Mir for that fight for sure.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Brock Lesnar did pretty well in the UFC, but that first fight is like he has
after
no
that
idea.
fight, maybe, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
It was like that first fight is like he's going to come in there, do his whole wrestling thing. Frank Mir is going to just be as calm as can be, and then just wait for that moment to where somehow, some way, he grabbed his leg and got him with it, like a toe hold or not an ankle lock, or it might have been a leg lock.
Yeah. It was a leg lock, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, I told all y'all.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean,
It's like he gonna get submitted.
then I think, if I remember correct, I'm trying to remember the dude's name. Like, I always remembered he had, like, different colored hair. And he was kind of smaller than Brock Lesnar. And this dude fucking, it was Brock Lesnar's second fight. And I was actually on board with Lesnar for his second fight, and he got knocked the fuck out.
Brown skin dude,
Yeah.
like darker than me, brown.
No.
Okay, I'm thinking of somebody
I'm
else.
trying. What the fuck was his goddamn name?
No, I was thinking of someone similar to what you're saying. Like every time he fought, he had like different color fucking hair.
Yeah,
but I remember him being pretty brown though.
No. Oh, goddamn it!
All right, well,
I can't think of his name, but yeah, dude,
Yeah.
I was shocked, man, and he was like, again, you can't really judge these things by the size of people, but he was definitely significantly smaller than Brock Lesnar. And it was towards the end of the round one, and he knocked him the fuck out.
That's reminded me of this Pride fight where I told you about this. This dude did a drop kick in a Pride fight, like he was in the actual WWE, WCW wrestling. And what was so funny is that even when he did the drop kick, he didn't fucking do anything. There was like really no fucking contact or whatever too.
I did put in that guy's name too. So the guy that I was talking about who basically came up with this whole idea with WWF, lost his job through them, and went to WCW, Vince Russo.
No shit.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Wow, that's another name I haven't heard in a long time.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, again, I did mention these matches. They did, in fact, hurt many of these wrestlers and jeopardized some of their careers because of that whole debauchery. But Lane did another thing that this is something that I didn't know about. Lane voiced a judge, and there was apparently a TV episode show of Buzz Lightyear.
Huh.
Had no idea.
Yeah, never watched it.
Yeah, it was in episode 42 in the year 2000. He did, in fact, have a catchphrase for this show as well, which was...
To infinity and beyond.
Wrong guy. Wrong guy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'll take both.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you got both.
Yep.
So his catchphrase was, I sentence you to the Gamma Quadrant.
Can't even fucking say it now, can
I
you?
did say it, but it still made me laugh. Yeah, that was his catchphrase. I sent you to the Gamma Quadrant. But it just made me laugh.
Okay.
I don't know why it made me laugh, but it fucking made me laugh.
That's like the catchphrase of the judge from the animated Transformers movie. Guilty or innocent. Innocent. Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, no, I had no idea about this whole Buzz Lightyear show at all. But yeah, no, I did kind of look.
Well, also 2000, dude, we were not trying to watch no fucking Buzz Lightyear fucking animated show.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I did,
I mean, I watched cartoons and animated shows, but I wasn't watching no Buzz Lightyear.
I did watch shows like that, but I mean, I didn't
wasn't
go out of my
watching
way to watch
no
that
Buzz
one.
Lightyear,
I
right.
didn't even know they had a cartoon show.
No, I did, but
yeah, I didn't even know.
I didn't fucking care.
So when I found this out, I'm like, wait, what? I knew about the movies, but
Give
what?
me the Ninja Turtles.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Fucking Ninja Turtles. Hell yeah.
Mhm. I don't know about the new shit now though. I think it got way too cartoony than even before the first cartoon.
I don't think I've really seen any of the new Ninja Turtles at all.
I think there's like a new movie now.
Yeah, I actually did not know that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Unfortunately, in 2002, Lane suffered a stroke while at home, which left the right side of him paralyzed and left him virtually unable to speak as well.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, like it was a bad one. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he pretty much suffered through that the rest of his days. I mean, he did actually make a slight recovery a little later, but his wife literally was trying to find anything she could do to help him maybe get better or, return to himself.
Stem cells.
Yeah, well, I don't think they tried that as far as what I've seen.
Oh, okay.
But they did go numerous places trying to find some kind of cure. Like they went to several trips to New York. They took 3 trips to Ukraine.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, and found some experimental drugs and all that didn't really apparently work.
That's why we need to save Ukraine.
Why? Because their drugs didn't help.
We haven't tried all their drugs yet.
Well, that's true. I heard they got good opium.
Ooh.
Yeah. Everything they did try clearly didn't work, but she was definitely on a mission to try to do something to help her husband. And as far as I had seen, he did make a little recovery, which I did say. He still had no use of his right arm, and he still couldn't talk, but he was able to laugh a little, able to sip a little red wine, and he was able to enjoy his favorite chocolate ice cream.
Oh,
Yeah.
Again. Oh.
And this is kind of funny. This is when I see this part, I'm like, I could totally see this. He was able to motion, or at least to some extent verbalize enough to where his family knew that he wished his nurses would stop bothering him.
That sounds like a middle finger if I've ever heard.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
heard a story. It's like, how are you doing today, Mr. Lane? And he just pulls his left hand up and just gives her the finger. And then just points towards the door.
Yes. Dude, oh my God, I can fucking see it. Totally can see it. So, unfortunately, everything I looked up didn't give me much beyond this. It looked like he basically stayed about the same until his passing. I will say there was a couple of speculations I seen from about 3 different things I looked up.
Sources.
Yeah, that basically stated that he may have had another stroke that had actually just done him in. But as far as him getting any kind of better before that had happened, it doesn't look like he got better beyond that.
Wow. What a badass.
Oh, dude, absolutely. And there is some of the things I kind of regret not going a little more in depth on. But overall, man, he was something, man. And everything he did, man, he was doing up like 2 to 3 different things all at once throughout his entire life. When he told his dad, and I did mean to put that in there, and I fucking forgot because it was funny.
Of course you did.
No, it was funny, though.
I'm just saying, of course you forgot.
Yeah, no, I did. So he tells his dad that he was going to go into professional boxing. His dad's like,
"What are you, fucking nuts?"
I gotta give that one to you.
Is that what he said?
No, but
okay.
I mean, the timing on that was so fucking perfect. No, his dad did say, "Well, I don't give a fuck if that's what you want to do, fine, but you're going to college."
Oh.
So he literally went to college while boxing, and that kind of, I think that's what started him on the course of doing multiple things at once, because his dad, and that's a whole other thing, his family was really well off. I mean, his family owned like 2 different banks.
Ooh.
They had that plantation that was actually generating a lot of income.
Money. And still became a Marine.
Yeah.
And literally still signed up to be a Marine.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, that's the thing. And he did state it, that he didn't want anything handed to him.
Dude, that's amazing that we're talking about Mills Lane, who was well off as he was, joined to become a fucking Marine and we're recording this on fucking Veterans Day.
Dude, I didn't even fucking realize that shit.
Yeah, I know.
No, that's awesome.
As soon as I just brought up the fact that he was well off and a Marine, is like, who would do something like that? A person who fucking loves their fucking country and wants to be a Marine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And
like, not everybody's going to be a Marine. I mean, you can join the Navy, you could join the Army, but you are only a true Marine when you are like, I want to be a Marine, and you go through all of that.
oh, yeah, absolutely.
Same thing like a SEAL, but a SEAL is beyond a Marine. But that's
I mean,
that's
the
been
Marines,
debatable.
For what I've seen, they go through a very lucrative.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and
Yes.
I will say the SEALs do too.
Yes.
It's hard for me to judge which one's rougher because I've seen some of it. You know what I mean, on both spectrums. They both look equally fucking rough to me. So I can't even say which one would be rougher. But all this in mind, he made this well known. He did not want anything handed to him. He didn't want people thinking anything came his way because who his family was. He wanted to make his own name his own way. And he fucking did that and then
Sure as shit fucking did. Like, if anything, the Gen Xers and the millennials, yes. Excuse me. I can't believe I just said that. The Gen Xers and the millennials are definitely going to remember Mills Lane because of Celebrity Deathmatch. And even the boomers are going to remember him because of boxing.
Yeah.
Nevada, he's remembered as a judge. It's like Marine, judge, prosecutor, fucking TV judge.
Yeah.
And also, referee, boxer, TV fucking referee. Granted, it was claymation referee, but still, I mean, we could all hope to have accomplished at least a quarter of what he did in his fucking life.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, and he had done so much shit. He like basically did live about 5 different people's lives. Like honestly, man, like it's crazy.
That's a movie.
Oh, I mean, dude, I would love to see them do a movie on Mills Lane. I would watch it.
Oh, I would like to try to hear the fucking voice that they try to pull off because it's gonna be pretty difficult to try to sound like him.
Yeah, absolutely. Because he had a real distinct voice.
I'll allow it.
There is no doubt he had a distinct voice. But
I almost wish I had a fucking sound drop for the I'll allow it. I think I might.
You gotta find one. Yeah. We got to find one for sure. Now, I will say, I mean, and this is highly doubtful, wishful thinking for the most part, but I would love to hear anything from maybe his family or anybody that knew of him, I should say. God damn it.
Yeah, contact the keg directly at yourstoriesdpoyd@gmail.com because I will not be reading them.
Oh no, that's fine. I mean, I'll do all that, but I would love to hear something from anybody that personally knew Judge Mills Lane, family, friend, whatever. Again, highly unlikely, but I would love to hear somebody say something.
All right, you got anything else?
I mean, currently no, I do not.
All right, great. Well,
where are we at?
what time wise?
Oh no. Where are we located at?
We're located at the Dumbest Podcast Studios in the region of Indiana. If you don't know where the region is, then you are definitely not from this state, which honestly does not matter. But you can listen to us on Spotify, Amazon Music, Samsung Podcasts, Podcast Index, Listen Notes, Pandora, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, and Deezer. Thanks again for listening, and we out.
See you next time.